Hi, I'm Jack Heslin, founder of the AI Conversation, an online community where people and organizations from all different backgrounds come together to learn about and share how they want to use AI tools. We call it learning from the wisdom of crowds. Now, some of you have seen our introductory series called AI 101, where we explored the basic concepts of artificial intelligence and in the process built our AI pyramid, starting with the bottom layer of machine learning, going to deep learning, going to expert systems, going to natural language processing, going to computer vision, going to AI robotics. That was a good conceptual overview of AI and how the technologies are interconnected. Now, in this next series called AI 102, clever, right? We're going to get more specific about using the different AI tools in different business functions of an organization, like sales, like marketing, like operations, and so on. But to begin this series, AI 102, we're going to start with marketing. Well, you might ask, understandably, why marketing? Well, to have a business, you have to have customers. And to have customers, you have to get the word out about your business. And that takes marketing in some form or another. So we're going to kick off our series with our first module of AI 102, AI and its developing, evolving role in marketing. Now, we're going to cover how what AI really helps us do is better understand customer behavior to create better and unique customer experiences that really resonate with the buyer. People very understandably associate this with B2C selling, and certainly it has enormous implications that way. But it doesn't have to just be B2C, it can also be B2B. And throughout this series in the coming days, we will get more into that. Now, there's no technical jargon here. We're not going to get into writing code. We're just going to be discussing practical insights into how AI makes marketers' lives easier. Yeah, easier, because it helps you better understand your customer and your market, and at the same time, driving better results. So just think of this as a friendly guide to marketing in the age of AI, where we'll look at real applications that connect marketing with the rest of your organization. And that's a really, really important point because marketing can't exist, these technologies can't exist in a bubble. To really be effective, it has to connect across the organization. Now, to put it in its most basic terms, marketing has always been about building a bridge between what the customers want and what your company offers. In today's AI powered world, and that's only going to increase, this connection is more important than ever as marketing leads, typically leads that is the front edge of what we call the digital transformation journey. AI helps us automate repetitive tasks while making our personalization efforts more authentic and more relevant. The best part, marketing departments usually have some amount of data to begin with. Some companies are outstanding at collecting data, other companies a little dodgy. But typically, if you have any kind of marketing department at all, that is where you have some data. So that's really where it makes a lot of sense to begin your AI adoption efforts in the marketing phase, in the marketing department. Now, marketing has been based on demographic segmentation for a long time. That's behind us because the real value of AI in the marketing role is it helps us understand the why of a customer behavior. Not just who the customer is and how they were segmented or what their demographics were, but why are these people customers? So what we call AI segmentation, we can create a far more nuanced, a far more specific customer group based on actual behaviors and preferences rather than just age, location, industry segmentation, and so on. With a customer data platform, AI capabilities can detect patterns that, quite frankly, we might miss. We just don't either have the time to go through all that data or the data is so large our own cognitive abilities can't identify patterns. But AI, that's its bread and butter, to identify patterns in large, large amounts of data. So this reveals opportunities for connection to the customers that we might miss. So this enables us to transform how we market to our customer base. The shift from who they are to how they behave, that's an important phrase. Keep that in mind. Who they are, now we can think about how and why they behave the way they do. This represents a change, a very fundamental change in how we understand and respond to customer needs. So, moving along, the real, and I don't use this word lightly, the magic in this kind of AI marketing is the ability to make each customer feel like they're having an experience unique and tailored to them. But it doesn't require us to be manually crafting thousands of individual messages. What we call dynamic content generation means your emails, your website, your ads can adapt. They can actually adapt to each visitor without requiring an army of content creators. AI can even anticipate, and I've had this experience, can anticipate what a customer might need next. A simple example of this we actually saw in the machine learning module in our AI 101 series, where a Netflix or an Amazon comes back and says, you might like this book based on what you've already bought. That's an example of a personalized experience, but it's only going to grow. So this allows you to reach out with offers specific and relevant to that unique customer. This predictive capability is what transforms marketing from a reactive to a proactive function, giving you a huge competitive advantage. Companies that don't start looking at these tools, no matter what their business is, are going to get left behind. Now, for a long time, market research was something we waited months and months for. There was a marketing study, it collected its data as best it could, and then that data showed up with the VP of marketing and maybe made it all the way to the CEO. Those days are gone because when that data arrived, depending on your industry, it could already be outmoded. It's outmoded data. But now AI tools can analyze social media conversations, they can read product reviews, they can get feedback in real time so you can adjust your marketing reach and efforts in real time to always reflect how your customers feel about your product or your service. This is your competitive intelligence. It becomes automated, alerting you to when competitors make moves so you can respond quickly. AI excels. This is a real important point. It excels at spotting emerging trends before they go mainstream, giving you a first mover advantage in your market. All this happens continuously, creating a living picture of your market rather than just the occasional snapshot. The snapshot days are gone, and that's a great thing. Now, it's important as we discuss implementation to emphasize, and we'll come back to this at the end, this is a bit by bit thing. There are so many AI marketing tools out there now. You really have to do an x-ray of your own efforts and think it through. But the important lesson there is it doesn't mean rebuilding everything from scratch. It's about being thoughtful. It's about looking at your marketing efforts now. How effective are they? What would you like them to do? And taking thoughtful steps forward. So you begin with a simple self-assessment to understand where could AI help you in your specific marketing challenges right now? What's one thing you would like to improve right now? Focus on establishing good data practices, since even then the smartest AI needs quality pardon me, needs quality information to work with. Back in the late 50s, early 60s, there was an IBM engineer who came up with the term GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. And I think over the decades, as we've developed smartphones and incredibly powerful algorithms, we have forgotten about GIGO. GIGO is alive and well. Garbage in, garbage out. You can put in any AI marketing system, any AI tool you want anywhere in your business. You cannot overestimate the importance of collecting quality data and then going through that data to see what is this representative, and that's called EDA, exploratory data analysis. That's a whole other segment. But you have to have good data practices, and then you bring in the smartest AI tools you can to work with quality information. And I do apologize. So, with this, you can look for some quick wins in your first month that show some immediate value. Build on that momentum, create some excitement in your team. Hey, look, this is working. Communicate with your team. That's really important. And then you start to maybe think in a 90-day window. What can we accomplish in 90 days? And you keep tracking your success with metrics that very clearly show the impact this is having. And the great thing about these AI tools is you can always change them fairly easily. Now, these things can't exist in a vacuum. The true power of AI and marketing comes from connecting the insights across the organization. This cannot be overstated. It can't be, well, these people here are using AI and this part of the company doesn't know about it or they don't want to know about it. No, you can't do that. Marketing has to share its insights with the sales teams, with the product development teams, with scoring leads. What are the best leads for the salespeople to follow up with? You want the customer to have as seamless experience as possible, that they responded to your marketing and the sales team knows to follow up with them and give a customer preference that helps the product teams prioritize features that you know your customer actually wants. So marketing, sales, product development, new offerings, and of course, money, financial. What will the margins be? There are AI tools just for CFOs now. So the financial planning becomes more accurate when the marketing people can better predict the effectiveness of a campaign, so the salespeople can make more accurate sales forecasts. The ROI on these things, when you do this correctly, can be very, very high. And now customer service improves because marketing's AI tools help anticipate satisfaction issues before they become problems. And an important point to keep in mind, a really important point, is if you get better and better at meeting your customers' needs, well, then your customer service needs should probably go down because you've done a better job of meeting what the customer wants. That's a really important point. It's actually borderline profound, I would go so far as to say. So let's wrap this up. What do we have as key takeaways? Keep in mind, I would say crucially keep in mind, that successful AI marketing starts with good data. All AI applications, whether it's business or outside of the business, begin with good data. That can't be overemphasized. Excuse me. It is the foundation everything else builds upon. Then the real magic happens when you use the AI to create personalized experiences that would be impossible to manage manually at scale. You know, whether you're the kind of business that has thousands of customers or certainly millions, the great thing about these tools is they scale seamlessly, but they have to scale using good data. Perhaps most important, don't think of AI marketing as an island. It's, as we talked about, it's the insights it will gain from your customer experiences. Um, that is to connect across every department in your company, creating a truly customer centric organization. The connections transform not just your marketing, but how your entire business understands and serves the customer need. This is possible today like never before. Can you do it all at once? No. And you shouldn't try to do it all at once. Make a plan bit by bit. You can start small and just go increment by increment, and in a remarkably short amount of time, you will see some remarkable, remarkable impact in your business. So, thank you. We hope you've enjoyed our introductory module here, AI 101 in Marketing. We're going to stay with this for the next 2 or 3 modules as we go deeper into how AI and marketing can really transform an organization. But for now, my name is Jack Heslin. I am the founder of the AI Conversation. We're an online community bringing together people of different backgrounds, different types of organizations to learn together. How do we use these AI tools? How do we get the most out of them? Or if we're trying to solve a problem, is AI a good way to do it? put that question out into the community. Check us out at www.theaiconversation.com. Thanks very much and stay well. Bye.